What's up, Tunnel Buddies? This is your host, Josh Nordwick. In this episode of the podcast, I sit down with Joel Jamieson. Joel is a performance architect. He's one of the most sought-after performance coaches in the entire world. He works with lots of high-end professional athletes, in particular combat and MMA fighters like Demetrious Johnson. He's incredibly versed in the sciences behind recovery, conditioning, the autonomic nervous system, and heart rate variability. I heard about Joel's work quite frequently when I was in the middle of my self-education regarding training and performance. My friend Sky Folsom, who's an MMA fighter, told me about him again and highly recommended that I look into his work. About that same time, my friend Nate Green, from episode number 1 of this podcast, started doing a lot of Joel's marketing. I decided to dive into his work by taking his online BioForce Certified Conditioning Coach course. It radically transformed my approach to fitness and health in general, especially how I thought about conditioning and the importance of recovery. I met Joel this summer at a convention that he put on and was able to schedule an interview with him while here in Seattle. I met him at his office and we went over to his gym. The first person I saw at his gym was Demetrious Johnson, who currently holds the record for the longest championship reign in the UFC and who many consider the greatest pound-for-pound fighter in the world, possibly ever. Needless to say, listening to Demetrious and Joel talk about video games had me a bit shell-shocked. Joel had an electric bike and an electric scooter at his office, and we cruised those down to the Seattle Boardwalk and through the Google complex. Then we recorded a podcast that I wish every person in the country would listen to. We go through Joel's story, the outrageous amount of people dying from heart disease, and how it is a product of the lack of understanding and value that we have for recovery in all aspects of our life. And we discuss why most people don't get the results they're looking for with their training programs. Joel is extremely well versed in the science and practical application with real high-performance athletes. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.